Hey runners, it is Sunday, October 4th, and as you can tell, I'm walking here on the street. I'm been home here since Friday evening in Vista, where my mom lives and where I grew up when I was a kid. Vista is about 2 hours and 45 minutes, a little southeast of Phoenix, about an hour and a half or so from Tucson, southeast of Tucson. So it's close to the border of Mexico. I mean, within maybe 2 hours or so, you can get to Mexico. It's a very small town, maybe 50,000. Military base, Fort Huachuca, which is just west of Sierra Vista. It's kind of like well, at least in Phoenix, we've got different cities like Gilbert and Mesa that are adjacent to each other, similar here with Fort Huachuca and Sierra Vista. So anyways, thought I'd just do my YouTube video as I'm walking home after my run. So, oh yeah, it was my mom's birthday, forgot to mention. Most important thing, right? It was on Thursday, so we decided to come down and celebrate with mom. Did some yard work. She's got a pretty big backyard with a lot of desert landscapes. So yeah, I was on the riding mower yesterday that she has. That was quite a story. I won't bore you with the details, but several attempts, had to get a new battery. Anyways, everything turned out well, and front and backyard looks good for the winter. So out here in Sierra Vista, the elevation is 4,600 feet compared to 1,200, 1,300 in Phoenix. So to me, the extra 3,300 feet, I can tell. It's not like crazy, but I can definitely feel it. Whereas my wife, she ran great yesterday. She did 10 miles, and I think she ran like an 8-minute pace, which, she didn't feel any different than in Phoenix. So, whereas myself, I did 5 yesterday, and my overall pace was 10-12, which is not bad for me now. I mean, like I said before the COVID thing, I'd probably be running in this condition or with the elevation like a 9, probably like a 9:40, I guess. So 30 seconds off. It's beautiful here. It's like 67 degrees. The thing about Sierra Vista is it's definitely cooler than Phoenix, and since the elevation is slightly higher, you feel the heat. Like right now, 67 is comfortable. I'm in a tank top. I don't know if you can tell. Was a little chilly when I started out, but like it's 7:04, and we got started yesterday like around 8:30. It was starting to warm up, even though, yeah, temperature was in the 70s because it was a little bit warmer. But yeah, it's nice out here. Decided, like I said, to get a couple miles in. My 2 miles this morning, I did it in 10:27 pace. My heart rate like 118, 120, so that's good. Although I was feeling a little bit more so in the breathing. Legs just slightly tired, but not too bad. There's the sun there. So that's, of course, east. And I'm heading north back to my mom's. That's about it. Yeah, grew up here, like I said. Went to high school, Buena High School, Fighting Colts. Yeah. The high school I went to at the time, you know, we had an east and a west campus, and it took like 10 minutes, and I wasn't a fast walker or anything, 10 minutes to get from one end of the campus to the other. And the only time that I got detention or had to serve detention was because I was late several times going to my math class with Mr. Pritchard, which we had a nickname for him, which I won't say, but you can kind of guess. And so anyways, he didn't understand that was, you know, back then, a long walk for us. I guess I could have sped it up, but, you know, I had to go to locker to get my books and all that stuff and get to the other side of the campus. Anyways, I ended up serving detention for a whole week, picking up trash in the cafeteria. So all my friends were giving me a hard time. It was not a pleasant experience. Service climate is, like I said, cooler than Phoenix. Very similar to Tucson. A little cooler, of course. Wintertime, it definitely gets down to freezing. Snow, I don't know if you can see back there, but the mountains back there, yeah. Ramsey Canyon, Carr Canyon, they'll get some snow up on the mountains. In town, it doesn't happen too often, and it's not anything to brag about. I mean, it's just a light dusting that really never sticks. I think last year they might have had a little bit of it, but when I grew up in the 80s, I remember having snow, you know, a couple feet, 2 feet maybe, foot. It was fun. But the temperature is definitely nice. I mean, even in October here, you know, the high yesterday was in the 90s, like 94, I think, which is warm. The entire state of Arizona is warm this whole summer. I think much like kind of the nation is, and they're expected just to be another warmer winter, which I like it cool, but what can you do, right? So anyways, hopefully I'm not boring you here as I'm walking home and talking, but I thought I'd do something a little bit different, and I don't know if you can really tell, I do a 360, hopefully you don't get sick. There you go. So these homes here where my mom lives in this neighborhood, they're all custom built, and the house that she currently lives in is about 18 years old. We actually helped put pavers down in the front and backyard. That took, I want to say, 12 to 14 months. Yeah, just over a year. Pretty much every month, once a month, sometimes twice. We had all the pavers located throughout the yard, front and back. I forget how many pallets there were. I don't know if I counted right, of 4,000 pallets or something, or not pallets, pavers. It was a lot, let's put it that way. Came out pretty good though. The beginning, you could tell where we started and where we ended, because we finished great. We started not so great, but we were learning, and they're holding up pretty good. So it's a nice quiet area. Been sleeping good. You know, been getting to bed about, I want to say 8:30ish, and you know, slept in till like 5:30 or so, 5 o'clock. For me, that's good. Well, we were heading back to Phoenix later this morning, and just wanted to share this with you. Hope you guys are having a good weekend, and let me know what you guys did for your runs, and if you're doing any races as well. I will be doing a virtual 5K. It was a race, it's called the Global Energy Race. You guys might be familiar with it. I know there's several in across the country. It was a free race. Last couple of years you could sign up, and you know, before COVID hit, it's usually at the end of September. you can go do this run. And they had all these, you know, giveaways and such, freebies, shirts and medals. And it was basically, first year I signed up, it wasn't free. And then there was a code. So, anyways, the race is, you have a whole week to do it. It's free. And they're going to send you like a tote bag and I think a medal. And yeah, it's perfect too because I'm going to do it on my birthday, which is next Saturday, October 10th. I turn 51 and I will actually be running 5.1 so that morning, celebrate the 51st birthday with a 5.1 mile run. 3.1 will be a 5K, mile warm up, mile cool down, and that'll get me to 5.1. So yeah, I figure that's easier to do than 51 miles. At least for me it is. So yeah, I'm pretty dark, I guess, on the screen there since I'm walking opposite direction of the sun there. So I don't know how well this turned out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so down at the bottom. And also, you know, leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys are doing. If you're new to running or if you're a seasoned veteran, you know, what's your secret to success? You know, always moving forward and not stopping like the sign behind me. All right, guys, enjoy your day. Thanks for watching as always, and take care.